What's up, guys? It's Brianna, and today we're back with another video. It's been like a cool little minute since I've been on here, but yeah, we're back and better than ever. Yeah. But anyways, today I'm gonna be telling you guys the story time on how I got kidnapped and took on a high-speed chase. Now, I don't know. Some of y'all might not see this as kidnapping, but I don't know. Some might. But that's how I feel. Because I feel like if you're being taken somewhere, you have no idea where you're going or that you are even going somewhere. I don't know. But that's just me though. That's just me. But without further ado, we're just gonna get into it. And y'all tell me what y'all think about the situation. If y'all think, I don't even know, but y'all just tell me how y'all feel about the situation and whatnot. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay, y'all, anyways, let's get into it. We're just gonna jump right into it. So at the time, I was working at McDonald's. And this specific day, I was doing an overnight shift. So I went to work at like 11 at night. And I wasn't supposed to get off till 8 in the morning. So it was only a few of us in there. And usually later at night, we don't have too many people coming through there. So I'm in back booth, which is like where they take the money and stuff. So I'm taking money. So the car come through, finna take his money. And he started talking to me. It's him and another person in the car. Another man. They were both boys. Yeah. Anyway, so we kind of just talking about random shit. I don't even remember what we was talking about. So long story short, he asked me what time I get off. I said, I don't get off till the morning. And he was like, okay, cool. Well, text me. So I did take his number because anyway, so we was talking and whatnot, like texting. And I think he had asked me like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm finna go on break. He was like, well, I'm still in the area. You wanna talk more? And child, what else was I finna do on break? Like, besides sit there. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So he had told me, okay, well, I'll just come to your job and we could sit in the parking lot. Cool. So eventually he pull up. I go outside, I get in. He was like, you close the door. I'm like, okay, cool. Close the door. So at this point, it's me, him, he's driving, and then the other person, the other man. So we kind of chilling, and then he pull off. I'm like, I didn't really say nothing about it. I just let it like. But after cause we was just driving around at that point, but I wasn't thinking nothing of it, if that makes sense. Like, cause they seem like cool people, so I wasn't thinking of it, nothing of it. So I was like, I have to be back to work not too soon, cause I only went on break for 30 minutes. I had a 30-minute break, so I was like, I have to be back at work. So he was like, okay, cool, like just let me know, like I'm gonna go back. So after that, the man who was in the passenger seat, his girlfriend had FaceTimed him. So I guess she had seen me like sitting in the back seat. And she like, who is that? Like, and that's how I found out like they was cousins and whatnot. Cause cause I guess the girl was friends with the driver's girlfriend. So I assumed they was already together because she's telling the driver's girlfriend, like, you know, they was with a girl. I said with girl. Did you know they was with a girl? I'm like, oh, like at this point I'm confused. Like I'm lost. Cause now it's girlfriends in this, and like she's telling the other girl, like, your man is doing this. I'm like, what? Because honestly, I didn't know he had a girlfriend. Let me make that very clear. I didn't know nothing about that. That's what really confused me, because I'm like, what? But even more so, I wasn't finna do nothing with them. Like, no. So anyways, the one who's in the passenger seat, he kind of just telling him like, no, we just chilling. And his girlfriend, she wasn't too mad about it, honestly, because I guess, well, I can't even say that because that's not my relationship. But she didn't seem overly mad about it. But the driver's girlfriend, maybe was going ballistic. Because you could hear all of it while they on the phone. And I'm kind of just sitting in confusion, like, what is going on? Like, can y'all tell me what's happening? Like, so after that, after they on the phone, the man who was driving, who had the idea for me to come, like, be with them, he started going ballistic. When I say he lost it, he was pissed off at his cousin. And the cousin is the one who was in the passenger seat, if I didn't say that already. They cousins. I have never seen nobody lose it. Like, when I say he was, like, thoroughly gone, he crashed out, like, in the worst way. So, he get out the car. The driver get out the car. The man that's driving get out the car. And he comes to, like, the passenger side, and that's when everything started going downhill. So, boom, they get to fighting. They fight. I'm just I'm thoroughly confused on what is going on. Like, cause I didn't come here for this. I didn't come here to be in none of this mess. I thought like we was just supposed to be chilling type shit. But he pulled into like this neighborhood type thing. And they out here fighting. Like, first of all, it's nighttime. Do you not know it's probably people sleeping and you yelling, fighting, so forth and so forth? So I'm like, and all I knew is from that moment when they started fighting, I just knew I was not going to be back to work on time to clock in. Like, from break. Like, I'm not going to be back at work on time. I just knew it. I knew it. Because y'all are out here fighting. And honestly, the cousin, the one who was in the passenger seat, he trying to, like, calm the situation. Now, he trying to calm his cousin down. Like, calm down. Like, calm down. It's not that serious. But the driver, baby, he was losing it. He was on 10. And I'm going to insert the video for y'all so y'all can see, like, what it was like what they, like. I'm going to insert the video.
Nigga, you messing up my kids, nigga. That's my bitch, nigga. Bro, that's my kid.
Are y'all
Stop playing with me, nigga.
Stop.
Stop playing. Stop playing with me, nigga. That's my kids, nigga.
But yeah, so after like a couple of minutes of him just beating on him, just fight, fight. And the passenger trying to calm it down. They eventually stopped. And the driver, he got in the car and he drove off. So we get on the highway. I'm kind of like, where are you going? Like, what's going on? Like, because at this point, I'm lost, confused. I just want to go back to work. Back to work. And I don't even like work, but it's a lot going on. And this is not what I expected to happen. Like, so now we on the highway. Me and him. It's just me and him at this point. Because I assume that's where his cousin, the passenger, had lived. Because he got out, he didn't say nothing about it. He went inside one of the apartments. So I assume that, I guess that's where he lives and whatnot. So, like I said, we on the highway. And he going pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. And if you know me, you know I like a little fast driver. I like being in cars like when they drive fast and stuff, but pedal to the metal for real. So he's speeding. One police officer get behind us. Okay, I'm thinking, oh, he just gonna pull over, whatever. He know he's speeding. Baby, he went even faster. We was gone. When I say in and out of traffic, I mean in and out of traffic. Like, for real, like that was... It's not often that you experience something like that. But we was gone. And at this point, it's like 3 police officers behind us. And he's still going. So he get off like the next exit. And he went back to the apartments that we had first came from, where they was fighting at. So when I noticed like it was kind of like going in a circle, I'm like, okay, he must be like, okay, I'm gonna just take it how it is. So at this point, I'm confused. I'm like, all I know is, baby, I can't go to jail. Y'all not taking me to jail. I ain't did nothing. So boom, we get to the apartments. He pulled like in a parking space. The police there too. So I'm like, I don't even know what's gonna happen from here. So they telling us both to get out the car. At first, the police officer told me to stand like I was standing next to like the police officer car. And they had already put him in handcuffs. So I'm like, dang, like, y'all better not be taking me to jail. Not me, I can't go to jail. Free him, free you. But I can't go to jail too. Like, no, I'm not trying to go to jail. So I'm standing there. Eventually, one of them come to me and they ask me like all like the information, like, do you have an ID on you? What's your name? Yeah, yada, yada, yada. So I tell them all that. And they proceed to put me in handcuffs. So at this point, I don't know if I'm going to jail or what. So I'm like, and the crazy part about it is I wasn't even scared. Like throughout the whole thing, I wouldn't say I was scared. I was more so filled with confusion about like what is going on right now. Like, imagine like you at work and next thing you know, you're getting put in handcuffs. Like, how does that go? How does that even correlate? So, yeah, they put me in handcuffs and he put me in the car. But he was like, when we're gonna like try to like, he basically told me like they're gonna like try to figure stuff out, then they'll let me know like what they're gonna do. So I'm like, okay, it's not much I can really say about that, like what I'm supposed to say. So I'm like, okay. So I'm sitting in the back of the car, handcuffs, hands behind my back. And I'm telling you, if you ever been in handcuffs, boy, they put them things so tight on your hands, like on your wrist, like your wrist, and that junk be hurting. Like, that's all I'm thinking about. Like, dang, like my wrist is hurting. Like, they're gonna have to hurry up because my wrist is hurting. And then on top of that, it's behind my back. Like, so I'm sitting there just waiting. As the time passed, I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen, because at this point I'm thinking, like, if I go to jail, like, oh well, it's not much I could do or say, like like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So eventually, I'll say it was probably about like between 5 and 10 minutes. Like, it wasn't less than 5 minutes, but it wasn't more than 10 minutes before they came back to the car to talk to me. So they get back to the car, and he was kind of like, we're not gonna arrest you. Do you have a way to get home? Because at the time, I didn't work in the city that I stayed in, but the cities weren't far apart, if that makes sense. So he was like, do you have somebody who can come get you? I'm like, yeah, I do. And that's when he was like, okay, you could go ahead and call them, like, and ask them, can they come on? Like, yada, yada, yada. So at this point, I don't know why, my mind just went blank. But at this point, he's still in the car. So I didn't know if it's kind of obvious they're gonna arrest you because you just took them folks on a high-speed chase. So he's still in the car. And at this point, I'm trying to call people who aren't my parents, because I did not need my parents to know about that. Like, but I think I ended up telling them anyways, because like, it's said and done now. It's already set in stone. I think I was in. The crazy part about it is, it was early in the morning. When I left my job, it was still dark outside. When they told me to call somebody to come get me, the sun was up. That's how long we was dealing with the police. Because I will say, like, we were sitting in the parking lot for maybe like 20 minutes, yada, yada, yada. We started riding around. We was probably riding around for maybe like an hour. And then, yeah, that's when everything started to go downhill. But we was with the police for a while, so they're telling me, yeah, just call somebody to come get you. Woot, woot, woot. I'm like, okay, so I'm calling people. But at this point, I realized that, okay, most people that I know, they're not going to be up right now. Because it's like 6 in the morning. No, it was probably like 7. Like 7 in the morning. Either like late 6 or after. Pushing 7. Anyways, so it's like that time in the morning. So I'm sitting there thinking, like, my only option right here, right now, is to kind of call my mom. So I called my mom. She came to get me. And I think that's when I told her, like, what had happened and whatnot. And then I'm also thinking, after she came to get me, I started thinking, like, dang, what about my job? What I'm supposed to do? I wasn't worried about, like, getting fired or nothing, because I don't know, just like my connection with everybody at McDonald's. But yeah, I'm like, I feel like that was wrong to, like, have told them, okay, I'm going on break. Like, well, they had sent me on break, and then you leave and never come back. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so my mom came to come get me and whatnot. I leave from there, I go home. And that's kind of it. That's all that really happened. And yeah. That was it. But the crazy part about it, that happened, I would say, towards the end of last year. So probably like November, maybe. Around like September, no, October, November. It was either in one of them months. And we still have to go to court. We have a court date coming up, actually, for that whole situation. That I think I guess I'm just there to kind of like talk to them about what happened, I guess. I don't know. Or sit in a court and but yeah, that's the end of this. And yeah, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on the situation. Tell me if y'all think I should have kept my blankets at McDonald's. But I will say, one thing I will say about this whole situation, like the whole situation, I think it's a once in a lifetime experience. Like, it's not often that you're going on a high speed chase. And I'm not saying it don't happen often, but I'm saying, like, what are the chances that one day you're on a high speed chase? I think it's an experience for sure. Like, yeah. And that was also my first time ever being put in handcuffs. Yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, that's the end of this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And go follow me on Instagram. Link in bio. And yeah, don't forget to let me know y'all thoughts on this situation. Like, how do y'all think the situation? Like, what do y'all feel about it? And yeah. Bye, guys. See you next time.